What is up, everybody? It is I, Mr. Cinema Junkie, and welcome to Chat Time with the Junkie. Couldn't think of a better title. I'm just going to talk about some random stuff, things that keep popping up in my head, and thought I'd share them with all of you. You guys have been keeping track. You know, I went to the zombie walk on Sunday evening, which was yesterday, and I gotta say it was interesting. Probably not as zombified as I would have liked to have seen it. Yeah, people were bringing their kids out and they're dressed like skeletons and ghosts, but I saw a lot of kids dressed like princesses. And I appreciate letting a child express themselves and let them be who they want to be, but it's a zombie walk, okay? Unless they're gonna play victim to a zombie, don't bring them dressed like princesses. Come on. Halloween is right around the corner. Dress them as princesses then. Everybody's seen them in their princess outfit. What the hell are they going to dress as now? I just thought that was kind of out of place. But hey, you know, they're kids. You know, they're out there to have a good time like everybody else. And that's cool. I can understand that. But here's the bigger problem. As you all also know, and it is warm in this apartment, I am sweating like a goose at Christmas. As you all know, I also went to the Alamo City Comicon. The Alamo City Comicon ran Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday night was the zombie walk. So you're piggybacking the zombie walk right at the close of the Alamo City Comicon. The Alamo City Comicon ended about 5 or 6 p.m. The zombie walk started about 6 p.m., 7-ish. So guess what I saw a lot of at the zombie walk? That's right, people dressed like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, just a bunch of superhero outfits, which really didn't fit the bill. One guy came dressed as zombie Batman, and my hat's off to you, sir. That was keeping in spirit of things. But these other people just walking down the street, hey, I'm Batman, and just, you're missing the point, man. If you watch the zombie walks from other cities, you see people really getting into it. And there were some people there that really got into the roles. People acting like zombie fighters and zombies acting like zombies and coming to my camera and all that. And I thought that was absolutely excellent. That's what I went for. But this other stuff, people like, hi, I'm a zombie. See my dark eyes and my white face? I'm a zombie. Like, dude, just keep walking. Keep walking. I mean, don't even look at me. You know, it was really out of place. It was, you know, this is your time to shine. Halloween, you're busy taking the kids everywhere. You're busy taking them trick-or-treating door to door, and you really can't dress up. And if you do, you don't get to show yourself off. This was not that night. This was your night to shine, man. Really show them what you got. And a lot of people came out showing what they had. It was really cool. It was really awesome. But there's just those little flies in the ointment, man. They're just kind of driving me crazy. And now off to another subject. I was visiting my aunt about a week ago, and I was sitting there, and one of my cousin's kids, not exactly sure why he's so blatant and bold, but he turned the corner, saw me, and said, "Wow, you're fat." Now, this is not the first time I've been told that I was fat. Sometimes I've been told, you know, out of concern, like, "No, Derek, you really need to watch your weight." And other people are just being mean, you know. Some people say, "I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest." You're being rude is what you're being. But I've been asked before, like, you know, do you ever plan on losing some weight? Do you try? I've tried losing weight before, and I actually was pretty successful at one time when I was doing the Atkins diet. But a no-carb diet or low-carb diet is really hard to stick to, especially when you're in love with things like bread, donuts, things like that. You can't have that stuff. You have to cut out sugar, starches. You know, I love mashed potatoes. I'm a steak and potatoes kind of guy. And you can have the steak, you can eat steak till you're sick, but the potatoes, you really can't have that. And people say, well, just have a cheat day. Some days will be your cheat day. You can have a big old baked potato with it. No, because once I taste that, it's like, it's no secret to a lot of you out there, I used to ride the cocaine train, okay? I'm going to just put it out there. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was the coming down that sucked, and being broke sucked. So I don't do that shit anymore. But give me a little taste of it, and choo-choo, here we go again. So it's the same thing with anything you're kind of, I guess, addicted to. And starches and sugars are one of my addictions. So if I taste the potato on Sunday, I'm gonna want it on Monday, and probably followed by a big old half loaf of French bread. So I can't do that. I try to keep my stuff under control to an extent. Gotta look out for the heart. I'm on an aspirin regimen and things like that. Keep my blood sugar down. Keep my blood pressure at a reasonable level. My cholesterol, surprisingly, is textbook. I just had it checked. They said it's beautiful. My EKG came back with no problems. So I feel pretty blessed in that. But I see all these people knocking themselves out, losing weight. And one of the ways they do it is with this stuff, Slim Fast. People say, hey, on Slim Fast, dude, they have all these delicious desserts and these tasty drinks. It's like a milkshake. Bullshit, it's like a milkshake. This stuff is like baby vomit, and I do know what baby vomit tastes like. This stuff has this ugly medicinal flavor to it. It is nasty. You look at this label, it's strawberry. It's like they show it like a shake, and you're thinking, that's like strawberry ice cream. The fuck it is. This stuff is gross, man. If you're out there battling the bulge and you're trying to lose weight, my hat's off to you. God bless. I wish you much success with that. And donate all that loose skin to like a burn unit or something. Kill two birds with one stone, man. This stuff is fucking gross, man. It's gross. And I can only imagine what their damn cake tastes like. The cake's got to taste like shit. Dry and nasty. I'll just bet it tastes like shit. But hold on just a second. Okay. Sorry, I had to put my ugly face up there so close. I just want to make sure I had some time left on here. What else has been on my mind? Oh, The Walking Dead. Who's been keeping up with that? It's only like 2 episodes into the new season, and I have to say some people were kind of turned off to the season premiere. I wasn't. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the way it developed. It seems like Carl stopped being such a dick, and he's kind of growing into his own. He's not shooting people and talking back to his dad so much. He's kind of a team player now, and that's good. I'd like to see him grow into more of a leadership role. He seems to be taking people by the hand and telling them, hey, this is how it is. And then you got Glenn and Maggie doing the whole should we start a family deal, supposedly getting married, which is nice. But there's this one part, and I hope I'm not flubbing this up for anybody, but there's one part where Carol is doing this thing called story time. She reads stories to the kids, and some of the kids really get into it, and some of the kids are kind of like, that's for kids, and they don't feel like they're kids anymore. But she reads them a story, and she's in the library. They built a library, and she's reading books. And but once the coast is clear, she pulls out a big box of knives, different sized knives, I guess machetes, just different cutting instruments. And she tells the kids that are there, today we're going to talk about knives. Now, very quickly, I was wondering, why on earth did she take it upon herself to teach the kids about knives? Well, as all of you know, she lost her daughter to a zombie. So I guess she's trying to make sure these kids know how to keep themselves safe. And that's fantastic. One of the kids that was there was a boy who got sick and he left, so it was nothing but girls there. As soon as it was girls there, I'd have put the knives away and had a class on feminine hygiene. Because I know they don't touch on this subject. It's a bit crass to put out there in a TV series. But I'm sure a lot of you have wondered, what do they do when Aunt Flo is in town? What happens when they have to ride the Crimson Wave? What do they use when they go on runs? Do they have to get extra gauze and pads and things like that? Because it happens, and there's plenty of females there. I remember when they pointed out, we got a big gathering of zombies on the north and the west wall. Let me tell you why. Remember the episode where Shane was stuck in the bus and he cut his hand and smeared it all over the door, and the zombie was at the door going, he wanted that blood and stuff? Well, guess what? Every 30 days they gather there like sharks in the water because they smell the blood, people. That's why, and you have the females working the wall. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but you're putting them out there like bait, okay? They can't be the most hygienic people in the world right now, and you have to give them a pass. They're in the middle of an apocalypse. They have to get by whatever way they can. But I think the blood is attracting the zombies to the wall. What they should do is have the men working the wall and have the women inside cooking meals and doing laundry with Tyrese's useless ass. Did anybody see that? Tyrese. I don't like working the wall. It's different when you're out there. But by the wall, face to face like that, I don't like it. So he goes out there, and what happens? I don't like being out there either. He should have followed that sentence with, you got any panties need washed? I'm real good at wash. I mean, come on, dude, kick in. It's time to man up. It's time to fucking serve up, man. You got zombies all around you, and now you're gonna pick and choose what job you get? Bitch. So those are some of the things that have been going through my head about The Walking Dead, about Zombie Walk, about the Comicon. What else? What else? That's about it. That's all that's on my mind right now. And if you guys have any random thoughts to add to the comments below or video responses, please feel free. I love to hear people's thoughts and opinions on things, especially on stuff that I say. Sometimes I might see things in a different light when somebody brings it to me, like, well, Derek, you know, it's not like that. Or Mr. Cinema Junkie, if you're not in the whole brevity thing. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I just felt like doing some random thought stuff, and I thank you guys for watching and putting up with my nonsense. You guys take care, and if I don't see you, I mean, you know, here, see you, before Halloween, have a happy and safe Halloween. But I'm almost sure I'll put out another video before then. So you guys take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all real soon.